Okay, hi everybody. Lee and Angelina here in the operating room, and we have a couple of OR nurses assisting us as well. We want to talk specifically about a new practice for us. This is in the patient who is suspected for COVID or positive for COVID. We're in the main OR, operating room 3, and we have permission to open, set up, count the instruments, and then cover them so that if we do come down in an emergency, we do not have to worry about opening up everything and going in and out of the room and with the whole infection control practices going on. So Angelina has a setup here. A pseudo table. We have a basin and we have a Mayo stand. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move the basin onto the table, and
no Mayo stand cover.
No Mayo stand cover. So you will not be covering this Mayo stand. It will stay like, I'm pointing there, you can see my hand. It will stay like that until we come in to get the table ready. So Angelina is setting up her table now.
And for lack of better words and timing, we will have counted if this was an instrument tray, sponges, needles, small miscellaneous supplies, and all instruments.
Okay. Now,
my colleague Anne
gave
me something called...
One thing, Anne, I just want to show everybody. This is a special kind of drape that we're going to be using. It's called the 3/4 drape fan folded. We are going to need 2 of them to cover the table in the way that Angelina is going to demonstrate. So you do need 2 people in the OR at this time because one person does need to be able to pass things or open things so that the scrub nurse can take them properly. Thanks, Anne. Okay. Okay. Angelina just puts them on the table there. And we have the other one.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Right.
Thanks very much, Anne.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one to the back, and I'm going to take this 3/4 sheet, and I'm going to open it up completely to the side. I'm going to let one half go down at the bottom.
Go slower, Angelina.
All right.
Do you see how there's a big folded piece there in the middle?
So that's folded up, and I'm going to allow part of it to go down.
So you have like a big cuff. Can you show us the big cuff? It's just because everything is blue. I just want people to really be clear. Okay? With an edge facing the back of the wall, right?
Right.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go around the other side of the table.
So you need to pull your table forward or push it as Angelina is doing. And we have to make sure that, Angelina, I'm just going to pause for a sec just to make sure that, is it okay if it's touching the floor?
Yeah,
it's okay, but you just don't want it to have too much weight on the end of it so it falls off, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So then the second one goes down.
On the same way?
Same way.
Covering the basin.
And then it goes.
Okay, so you see how she used the fan fold. Okay. Now, if I was to touch this now, the outside is not sterile.
Right.
Right now it's sterile.
It's sterile, but in theory, now it should be okay for anybody to touch it.
Okay, so I want to show you, there's the edge. Okay, you see the edge here? Wait, there it is. Okay, not so good
so
photography.
So hands should go underneath here when it goes to be removed.
So
we'll talk about that.
That's the cuff part here that you're going to pull.
Okay.
Okay.
So Anne, I'm going to unscrub now. At the end of all this, we in theory can leave this table now that it's been covered. This is the only way that ARON is allowing us to cover a table in a septic manner to be used at a later time.
Okay, can I just say something here? ARON, not AROM, which is what we're used to, but the American Association of Operating Room Nurses. Okay.
So now, in the event that you need to come up quickly, and you are now
come down
quickly to the operating room. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to come around to the back.
And we are just wearing regular. We're just donned for regular surgical technique, right? We're not wearing any
Precisely.
precautions right
All
now.
you're doing is you're gonna open up.
You're gonna open it up.
You're
So-
already set up and counted table.
Okay, grab it and
Down.
go. Okay, and just go slowly on this side. Again, putting her hands underneath and pulling back on that lip, and down she goes. Beautiful. Okay,
Now you're set up. Now, again, this is a very mocked up, but again, this could be your instruments, your sponges, your bowls, any small miscellaneous items that you would have counted in preparation for this. This is the only method in which you can cover it. Covering it and then pulling it off as the way I've seen it before is actually a very unaseptic practice.
and we're not going to do that
We're
anymore.
not doing that, okay? Thanks.